Hello and welcome to another bullets per minute boss guide. Today we're going to be talking about Alvis, the hardest boss in the game. Get it? It's a rock pun, you know? Anyways, my name is Schwingy, let's get started. In all seriousness though, he's a very easy boss with some mechanics that you're probably not even aware of because you tend to kill him before he gets to use any of his cool moves. His fight takes place in a big open area with lots of natural sun and with 4 large pillars that I guess you're intended to use to block some of his moves, but you really don't need to. Speaking of his moves, he's got 7 of them. Quick rock throw. Alvis quickly launches 2 rocks at you once per 2 beats. These rocks travel quickly in the air and you definitely don't want to be standing still when he does this attack. Either dodge to any side or strafe to avoid getting hit by these. Boulder Toss. Alvis digs his hands into the ground and pulls out a huge boulder that he tosses at you. This move has a much slower travel speed than the quick rock throws and is easily avoided by just walking to one side. Leap Slam. Alvis jumps in the air, flying towards your current location, smashing down on the ground, causing a large AoE explosion. This attack comes out really slowly and you have plenty of time to dodge out of the way. Just don't stand still and the rock will never get to touch you. Fire Breath. Alvis stands up straight for 3 beats and then shoots out a cone of fireballs in the direction that he's facing. This is another attack of his that is super telegraphed, so it's very easy to get out of the way. Strafe behind or even just next to him when he stands up and you'll be A-OK. Okay. Fire Nova. Alvis stands still and spawns 8 fireballs that surround him. He holds them there for a short while before sending them outwards in a nova. As long as you're not super close to him when he does the attack, you should have lots of time to make sure you're positioned between the fireballs to not get hit. Homing Orbs. Alvis quickly lifts up his arms and smashes the ground twice, spawning little glowy orbs to chase you on the ground. They move at a constant rate towards your current location and will do damage to you if they touch you. Shooting them has no effect and neither do explosives, but you can defuse them by jumping over them. That's right, just jump over the glowing lights and they magically disappear.
Bomb has been defused.
I bet you didn't know that. Expanding Sphere. Alvis stands up and creates a sphere at his current position that will expand every 2 beats. Like other full sphere attacks in the game, to avoid taking damage you have to dodge into the sphere at the right moment. As long as you move inside the circle while it isn't expanding, you'll be safe. I like to dodge in right after the sphere expands to be extra safe. The circle does have an audio cue for when it's safe, so use that to time your movement. General tips. I mean, really, Alvis is probably the easiest boss in the game because at this point in your run, unless you're doing some crazy self-imposed challenge, you have upgrades to your kit that make this fight a cakewalk. If there's anything tricky about this, I would say that his expanding sphere can give trouble to newer players because the timing of when to go in can be a bit tricky. Just try it and don't be afraid to mess up. You'll learn the timing the more you fight him and encounter other enemies that use the same move. Boss Modifiers. Normally I would go over a list of modifiers that cause this fight to be more challenging and whatnot, but I'll go ahead and say it. Alvis's modifiers don't change the fact that Alvis is super easy, unless you're doing the mega boss rush, maybe. Cloned Alvis is easy, focus one of the clones down. Vengeful is easy. You have so much room to move around in his arena that getting hit by the vengeful projectiles is pretty much entirely on you. Crazed just makes him do all his moves more quickly, but honestly they have such long windups that you don't have to change the way you play against him at all. Really, they're all pretty underwhelming. And that's about it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this far. I hope this guide helps at least one person out there, and if you're that lucky individual, please let me know down below in the comments section. I've got links to my other guides and videos in the description, do check them out. If you liked what you just watched, give the video a like, and subscribe for more BPM videos in the future. Have a wonderful day, see you next time.